Hi, guys. So, something that me and my bestie have been saying lately to remind ourselves what it is that we are looking for in the future. Well, some of my friends are dating, I'm not. But something that we've been saying to remind ourselves what we're looking for is my husband would never. And so, when we're talking or we're discussing, we're kind of like processing things together that have happened. Um, Sometimes she'll say to me, my husband would never do that, right? Or I'll say, my husband would never. And it might be, my husband would never manipulate me. My husband would never exploit me. My husband would never ill use me. My husband would never lie to me. My husband would never lack character when he's dealing with me, right? And I think as a single mama, when you're dating, you're in your 30s, it can feel like the dating pool is a shallow puddle that you really don't want to look too close at. um, but even on my mug, like it just reminds me, there's a verse on my mug and it says, the Lord will provide. Like, just out of nowhere, this verse is right there, right? Reminding us that the Lord will provide. That's probably backwards for you guys, but that's okay. Um, and for whatever reason that's been sitting on my table empty. I don't know. Anyway, uh single mom problems, things sit out for a while sometimes, but point is, we say my husband would never, to remind ourselves of how we're supposed to be treated in the future. But I want to add something else to that. My husband would treat me with respect. My husband would tell me the truth. My husband would treat me with consideration. My husband would be concerned about me and my well being, and that would be a priority for him. My husband would have been developing his character for years and years and years before he even met me. My husband would never be like, "Oh my gosh, I met this girl. I got to get myself together. Like, I'm not responsible. I'm not prepared. I'm not ready for marriage. I don't know what to do. I'm a commitment phobe. I got all these problems. I got to figure this out." No. No. Your husband should have already figured all that out. He should have already done the character development. He should have been already creating the life for himself and his wife and his family, right? He should have already been developing his relationship with God. He should have already been developing his integrity. He should have already been faithful in every other relationship that he's been in, because that's the type of man that he is. That's how my future husband is going to be. That's who he is, right? So we want to start putting ourselves in that mindset. My husband would never tell me that I'm replaceable. My husband would look at me and think, this is an irreplaceable woman, and I would not risk losing her for anything, right? My husband would never try to coercively control me. My husband would support and uplift me and encourage me and see the beauty in me. My husband would not project his own shame onto me. My husband would tell me on my hard days that he sees all the good qualities in me, right? That's what you should be looking for in your husband. Okay? That's what you should be looking for in your husband. That he is seeing the best. For me, I look at my brothers even, and I think that's the kind of husband that I want. The one that's uplifting his wife, he's supporting her. He has empathy for her. He has compassion for her. Even my other brother who's not married, he is preparing a house for his future wife. He is preparing a home and a life to support a wife and a family. He has been developing his character. He has been developing his relationship with God. He's not perfect. No, none of us are perfect. But he is developing all of these things for a wife and a family. And my other brothers, they treat their wives with consideration. They take care of them. They love them. They uplift them. They do not make fun of them in public. They do not, unless we're all sitting around, they're all teasing each other about things. But it's lighthearted. It's all in fun. But mostly it's bragging about their wives. My wife did this. My wife got this job. My wife, blah, 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 blah. My wife is an all star, basically. Right? And so my brother set that example for me. And I'm the oldest, although some people think I'm the youngest or a twin. I've gotten that a lot, that I'm a twin of all my brothers and my sister. I got a lot of brothers. Anyway, so my whole point is when you are thinking about a future husband, I want you to stop thinking with this scarcity, poverty mindset. And I want you to start thinking in an abundance mindset. And I also want you to remember the Lord's going to provide for you in His time, in His timing. Maybe that time is now. Maybe that time is a month from now. Maybe that time is a year, 5 years from now. I don't know. I have no idea. But it is worth it to wait for the right one. It is worth it to wait for the right one. Coming from someone who has settled for the wrong one many times and is trying her hardest not to do that. And that's also why I'm not dating right now, because I don't have the bandwidth for it and I have other things that I'm pursuing. So, I got a lot of other things on my plate that I'm pursuing right now, right? And that's okay too. That's okay. Unless the Lord hand delivers this guy to me and it's very obvious that this is the one. And then I'm like, okay, that's the Lord. So I'm not, who am I to say no to the Lord? But my point is, I want you to be able to move into that mindset for yourself. And I hope that you can. I hope that you can. And I hope that you don't settle. I hope you wait for that man who has integrity and character development already in play, who's already got something that he can offer to you. He's not living in his mama's basement, who's been enabling him to be, kind of a deadbeat, right? Like, no. So I love you guys. Thanks for listening. I hope this encourages you.